Alrighty guys, what is going on? My name is Luke or Wimsy Gaming. The name at the moment doesn't really matter, but what does is welcome to my new FIFA series, Road to Division 1. Well, not really a Road to Division 1, it's going to be like a Road to Division 9. Or a Road to Glory. We'll just call it Road to Glory, maybe. Probably not. Definitely not. We'll just call it a road. A rickety road of glory. Dirt road to glory, maybe. Probably not. Definitely not. Alrighty, so luckily, now that we've established the name, I can go over to the rules of this series. It's purely to entertain you guys, and as long as I'm putting out content that I enjoy and you guys enjoy, we should get along fine. And as you can see, yes, I've played over 100 games, and I've lost more than I've won. Beautiful. And I've also got money, and I've also got players, especially Neymar. We've got Lassaldi Neymar. We need him. Without him, we're going nowhere. Even with him, we're probably still going nowhere. But we shall see how we go. And those 4 images, besides the giraffe you saw at the beginning of the video, are the teams I have. I did have a better BPL team, but I bought Rooney and Van Persie, and they were bad. Sorry to all the Man U fans, but they were bad in the game, so I sold them and bought Neymar. And here we go. So, before we go into any of it, I am in Division 9. However, it was not like this 24 hours ago. I was in Division 9. Wait, did I say 10 or 9? Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm in Div 10 now, and I was in Div 9, but I spent all last night getting relegated by finding games and then leaving games. If you don't believe me, check this out.
Last time out, can they bounce back again here? Of course, the game being played under lights this evening. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Alan, it was tough, wasn't it? Cross coming in now. Ronaldinho! It's in! Brilliant header! This is the chance.
They bounce back again here. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
It's been a hard week of training since that last game where they were beaten. Oh!
Right guys, so before we get into this, another thing I should tell you is that I do GFX. I do GFX for people, and I will have my money tally on FIFA increase randomly, like substantial amounts, like 20k, 50k, 100k, blah blah blah. Or I could get players. That's purely because I do GFX for people. I make their banners, thumbnails. That's just me getting rewarded for the work I do for other people. So don't you guys freak out if you see 3k going to 20k just like that. Alrighty guys, so without any further ado, let's get the first loss of this series underway. That would be right. First game. EA, get fucked. And that, my friends, is some more EA bullshit at its finest. After conceding that goal, we did manage to proceed into our half of the pitch, although after taking at least 10 shots, especially like that, we didn't manage to concede. We had a few more shots that went out. That bloke copped the ball in the mouth, see him rubbing his noggin then. And after that, we had a ping outside the box. Then we had a run. Then I fell over. Then I fell over again. Then down at the other end of the pitch, Diego Alves saved 2 shots that could have easily gone in, especially that cross. That was saved as well. With that, we volleyed it and almost scored a pretty decent header. And then finally, look at this guys, another miss. But however, if that did trickle in, that would have been one of the best goals on the series and the first goal of the series. Another miss and another miss. And after all them shots at goals that should have gone in but didn't, Diego Alves had one final crack that spilled to the back. And would you believe it, guys? My controller didn't lock on to the guy and it changed, so it stopped the guy and I didn't get to get the ball and kick the goal. And then with his keeper kicking it, the game went to half-time. So it's half-time here in the first game I have ever played or on this series, and we are he is leading 1-0. And there are the stats. Like always, I am down on the possession, however I do manage to win some games, although I haven't got possession. So we're back in the game now, and he scores again to make it 2-0. But then finally, and there it is, guys, the first goal of the series. And it is my man, Alexandre Pato, who puts it in the 62nd minute. And nothing really happened after that. I managed to get a red card. He had the ball and was on the line, so I couldn't really get it around him, which was kind of bullshit. But then the game ended, and that was the first game of the series, and we managed to lose. And I can tell you, it won't be the last game of the series we're going to lose. And with that, we'll have a look at some possession, some statistics. There we go. 7.7 Pato with the man of the match on my team. And we go with the record 0-0 and 1 with, I think this was 9 games to go. And like I said, Marcelo got a red card, so we had to make some substitutes. So we get rid of him and we go into the next game. And I was quite aware, guys, that we needed a win next game to keep the series alive. So guys, as a result of that red card, Marcelo is out and Heskey is in as our left back. And that gives our squad a 98 chemistry, while this guy has 86 chemistry with a Bundesliga team. So the game loads up here, and like I said, I need to get a win this game to just build some confidence, and so people keep watching the series. We can't have a series where I keep losing, and we didn't want history to repeat itself. And history was definitely not going to repeat itself. With that goal, having that song playing in the background, Vamos a la playa, and that was not it. We went bang with another one, and that was in the 22nd minute, and then in the 39th minute, bang with the third, Alexandre Pato, and then that ruins our run, although Pato did have his hat-trick. 43rd minute goal. But then, just before half-time, Pato bangs it in with his fourth. And there we go, guys. What a display from going 2-1 down in the first game to 4-0 up at half-time. So the game is at half-time now. As you see, Pato with the quad feed on screen. And the weirdest part with any game I play on FIFA is that usually I am down in possession. Like you see there, I've got 48 possession, and I am still winning 4-1. So we get back into the game, and he manages to put one in the back of the net, going via the route of the bottom left corner, dribbles it in. Although that was not enough, that 80-minute goal was not enough, and Pato still with the half-time 4 goals. Nothing happened after that in regards to my team. And he finishes with a 98 rating. That's probably the highest rating I've ever got on FIFA. But anyway, we finished the game off, more importantly. We finished that off 4-2. And we get those vital 3 points to get our record 1-0 and 1. So 1 win, 0 draws, and 1 loss. With 8 games remaining, we got 3 points out of a possible 6. And we hopefully continue this form of winning on to the next game to get a 2-win. And for our next game, guys, although Pato was clearly on a streak and I was playing well in my Brazilian team, I decided to play with my Barclays Premier League team, and coincidentally we did come up against this guy, Gaming Kings 777, 2 bros 1 team, and coincidentally he had a Barclays Premier League team as well there with the likes of Rooney, Fellaini, and a few Arsenal players in defence. And he does get the kick-off, however, we do intercept his ball right there, and we start making a run here, as you can see in this clip, skilling out there, hopelessly skilling out there on the wing as it trickles out of play with our throw-in. So we get it and chuck it to our good friend Oscar, who plays a vital role in the game later on. But if we had scored that, I would have pretty much, I don't know what I've done. That was speechless if I went in. It didn't, however. And I decided to not cut this clip here because I wanted to show you guys that this guy liked to pass it, although that was just one that you'll see. And we couldn't convert there either. But this guy liked to pass to his players. I realised he didn't like kicking it as a goal kick. So I kind of used that to my advantage later on, and I think I use it to my advantage later on. But after that, nothing really happened, and we go into halftime there, almost making a run, but Falcons the guy, and the whistle blows, going into halftime, and we are both 0-0 in the last game of today's episode. And although the stats do say something different in a second when it shows up on screen, I think I am 40 possession to his 60. I felt like I knew the play of this guy, and as we go back into the gameplay, we got Rooney showing some skills while no defenders are around him, so it was kind of pointless. But he almost scores a pretty decent goal. Unfortunately, it was offside for that kid. But as you should see, as the video progresses later on, you should see that one goal, if he did score it, should surely not matter. Although it didn't. And we go back into the gameplay now, and we have Oscar, who's chasing the ball, and like I said, he likes to pass to his players, and we put it into the back of the net for the first goal to lead 1-0 with a tribute to Weekend FIFA there with the celebration, swinging the arms around. From that goal, guys, Oscar really tore the game apart, actually. You can see him here with another possession, crossing it in on the left wing to our man, D. Sturridge from Liverpool, falls over, and on the celebration, gets charged by the guy on the boundary. I'm not sure if you see that or not, but signature Daniel Sturridge there with the finishing celebration, with the arms flailing, whatever. And that was a 76-minute goal. But we weren't done there in the 87th, 88th minute with a chip there from Eto'o. Chelsea, Samuel Eto'o, one of the best players, forwards in FIFA, with a really dodgy celebration there. That backflip one is so unrealistic. But after that, in the 90th, we still weren't done, and D. Sturridge with another one runs over to the post and has a weird stare down kind of thing. I'm not sure what's the deal with that. I'm not sure what was going through his mind. But that, guys, that was an onslaught from the 60th minute to get 4 goals and to get the win, 4-0. Sturridge with 2, Eto'o with 1, and Oscar, who set the game up by scoring the first and assisting the second. Not sure. Oh, no, he was a close. He was a runner-up second best, and Eto'o with the first best with an 8.7, giving us the win, like I said, 4-0 win, to finish off the first episode of Wimsy's Road to Division 1 on FIFA. If you liked the video, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Drop us a comment and give us some feedback. I would love to hear it, guys. And that's pretty much it. I am Local Wimsy Gaming. I am outie. Peace.